Hey, everybody. My name is Carl Schilling. I'm the founder and CEO of the Advocacy Network. And today I wanted to talk to you about something very, very special and specific, the middle class millionaire plan. Okay, so let's just jump right in. I'd like to do these quick, informative 20 minutes, okay, and get you back. Your time is very valuable. So I realize that, okay, but stay with it because if you stay till the end, you'll see how you can get a $395 value from us just for kind of lasting out and looking at the whole presentation, okay? Yeah, the Advocacy Network I started maybe 13, 14 years ago, and we had over 12,000 members, and we saved $15 million. That's $15 million that people, the public would have lost to a scam or fraud or a predatory sales tactic. So I think we had a great deal of success with that. Also, I established a financial concierge platform, which are my team of advocates who work directly with you as a potential client. Okay. You have a dashboard of services. We really focus on financial independence. So few people have been able to achieve that. Now, I have over 44 years in the industry. I've been involved in the financial services side and in many different roles. As you can see, some of the companies you see here on the screen, I've either consulted directly for or I've worked directly with. I've written several books. You might be getting Scam When was a book that went with the Advocacy Network, and the Middle Class Millionaire Plan is the newest book and the newest version. And this is what we want to talk about today. Okay. So, in the financial planning industry, and I was part of that, so I was drinking that Kool-Aid for the first 25 years of my career. But over the last 60 plus years, they take the same actions, they tell you the same story, and they are always looking for different results. And the story has been, and this happens whether you see a financial advisor or you see possibly an insurance agent. Usually, the story is going to be save more, spend less, and pay down debt. And then when you reach retirement age, they're telling you save more, spend less, and pay down debt, which makes no sense whatsoever. So we're going to talk about some of that today, okay? The idea, obviously, the higher the risk you take involved in anything, the greater the reward. But at the end of the day, we talk about betting on yourself because that's the best risk you could ever take is betting on yourself, right? So we go all the way back. We cycle back to the RISA movement. That was the legal protection plan for retirement accounts. Okay, so back in the late 70s. So basically, what they did is they said that you can have a tax deduction for putting away money into a retirement plan, and then that would grow as a tax deferral. But here's the problem. Here's the thing that's always existed, and it's the lie underneath it. It's that at some point the taxes need to be paid, and that's when the government's best suited to benefit. So when you get older, uh, and the tax rates go up, which they will, you are deferring money now in the lowest tax rate you'll ever be in, and you are actually taking a deduction at that low tax rate, and you're deferring money into a future much higher tax rate. And along the way, you're taking on all the risk involved, paying the fees and paying the expenses and the risk of the market risk, the capital risk, all that risk at any moment in time could take your retirement income down. It could plunge down. It could go below zero. Okay. And then you have to get so much more to gain back. So, really, it's a plan that's based on conformity. And it's the old, I'm from the government and I'm here to help you. But the government wins, okay? And the financial services industry, they win across the whole, whatever the cycle is, whether it's 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, however long that you're going to be invested in that 401k or that retirement, qualified retirement plan. Guess what? The financial services industry is getting fees, they're getting expenses, and they're winning, regardless whether you win or lose. And you're never winning as much as they tell you you are because of taxation. While you get a tax deduction on the way in, that growth on that growth, say they tell you got a 7% growth. Well, Basically, the 3%, you start -3 to begin with, because that's the expenses and the fees. So you start at -3. So if you were at 7 plus, you'd be at 4, but then there's taxation on top of that. So it's not a good deal. All right. And we're going to show you how you can work towards financial independence, because it's really not about saving more, spending less, or paying down debt. No, what it's about is increasing income. If you increase your income, then you have the ability to do things and become financially independent, because you have the ability to create three types of income. You create direct income, which comes from your employment or whatever it is you do, right? You have residual income, which can come from you creating a business around you. And then you have passive income, which is in the terms of investments. Okay. But you need all three types. There's doctors, dentists, lawyers, high income earners who still don't reach financial independence because they only have one type of income. Now, the business creation is a discussion in our consultation, and we go over a lot of that for you. But the idea of having a business is you will have the tax advantaged income inside that business. You have capital appreciation going on inside that business. You're literally betting on yourself, because now the stock involved is you. It's you incorporated. And then you also have an exit strategy at the end of it. Because as an old man once told me when I was doing some business brokerage work, um, he asked me, why do you buy a business? And I gave him all the answers that I thought were prudent. And then he told me, no, there's only one reason to buy a business and create a business. There's only one reason, and that's to sell a business. So the exit strategy is for you to sell with a very large capital appreciation. Okay, and get tax advantage income along the way. And we show you that and talk to you about it in our consultation. The other thing you want to create is your own personal bank. You want to become your own banker. And we show you how to do this specifically with the unique asset of life insurance. Life insurance is not an investment. Life insurance is a unique asset that creates tax-free liquidity anytime you need it. It creates tax-free income, which is way different than your 401k and things going to be taxed in retirement. And it also provides for chronic, critical, and terminal illness. So it provides tax-free liquidity for those scenarios, which means you could even reduce the costs on your health insurance, because within your own bank, you could have catastrophic protections against critical, chronic, and terminal illness. And last and most importantly, this plan creates generational wealth for your loved ones, your family, and for the ongoing generations. This is how wealthy people have done it. This is what wealthy people do. This is why they're financially independent, and they know this. But in my book, The Middle Class Millionaire, we want people to realize you can do what the wealthy do. Okay. And I want to be able to do that for you by just showing you how to bet on yourself. All right. In our consultation. Okay, we look into present assets. You may have qualified funding, qualified retirement, a 401k. You may have savings. Okay, maybe you have been saving some money. You may have existing life insurance policies already. Okay, with cash values and some other things. You have home equity. It's no greater time now than to get your home equity working for you, because guess what? Your home equity is a depreciating a bank account. Realistically, it's a bank account that unless you tap into it, it's going to depreciate, because the value of the home goes down, the value of your equity goes down. That gives you that much less to be able to pull out of your home. Now, we don't say they get home equity just to waste and frivolously go into debt. No, basically, again, starting a business, creating tax qualified money, tax advantage qualified money. That's a good use of the asset base of your capital in your most valuable possession, your home. Okay. As you increase the income, if you're not prepared yet right away, uh, when we do consultation, if you're not prepared yet to have the funding that gets you into the really good uh, uh, full individual personal bank, we have a way to build you up and get you going. Okay. And basically, our financial concierge system puts an advocate at your beck and call. Your best interest is our only concern. So for 30 minutes, a 30-minute consultation, we can determine right away and show you a strategy that'll work for you to become financially independent. That strategy is not overnight. It don't take a couple of years. It's a longer term planning process, but at the same time, you're going to realize that you have used your assets that you presently have into a very, very strong strategy to make yourself financially independent. Okay. So we start with awareness. We try to make you aware of these different things. We talk about business development, what that could look like, what that might mean, could be any number of things. And we talk to you about your personal bank and how to get started in that arena. So here's the next steps. I told you if you hang out with me till the end, I think we're probably under 20 minutes. Okay. Again, and this one here is recorded. We could do this every Tuesday night. Every Tuesday night, we're going to have one, and every Thursday afternoon, we're going to have a live webinar where questions and answers can come into those 20 minutes. Okay. But basically, the next step for you is to go to the middleclassmillionaireplan.com, put in your information, and get the book. Book is free. The minute you put in your information, you'll have the book. Then schedule a consultation. Read the book first, look at the book, get some ideas and thoughts from the book. Schedule a consultation with one of the financial concierges that I make sure that you're set up with, even myself. Okay, I'm available as well. But for that consultation, for sitting for those 30 minutes and allowing us to go through some awareness and see where you're at and see how you might be able to better strategize, we will give you financial transformation, which is a digital video course. It's an award-winning course that I did, and that's a financial literacy education course along with self-improvement and self-help. It's a $395 value. I was marketing that course for a long time, $395. And basically, we will provide you a link at the end of your consultation, and that's a free value from us just for sitting and talking with us. Okay. And the same thing, the Middle Class Millionaire Plan book is free. You just go out there and get it. So go on out, register now. Let's schedule a consultation and let's go forward. You got my contact information right there. Okay. And you can call me anytime and you can definitely hear from one of our financial concierges. So, because when you download the book, we're gonna make sure we contact you as well. Okay. So you guys have a wonderful day. Remember, it's all about financial um, independence, and 95% of our society never reaches financial independence. Only 5% do. That's really sad in the richest nation in the world. But unfortunately, we also have the highest rate of financial illiteracy in the world. So that's a big problem. So creating this awareness and showing you what to do in order to create financial independence is really a great, great opportunity. Okay. And the middle class can do this just as easily as the wealthy do it. Right. All right. Have a great day. Thanks so much. Look forward to speaking to you soon.